Today I'm going to make a spicy bacon, egg, and cheese on an English muffin, which I think is my favorite bread choice for breakfast sandwiches. Okay, this is very meta right now because I have those poblanos underneath the broiler, and I'm actually going to film this little, breakfast sandwich video while I'm doing that. Again, I just want to be biased towards showing you guys maybe unconventional things in the kitchen that, like, if you just cut up the whole thing, you wouldn't really get. So this is an example of me just kind of nesting some other tasks. Like, yes, I am making the poblano con queso video. I'm starting those poblanos right now. I'm going to film this video because I'm hungry and need to eat. So be thinking about these things. Like, you can have multiple cooking tasks going on. If you're going to cook anyway, like, why not start something else for later in the day? So very simple here. I have English muffin. I'm going to do 2 eggs. This is some bacon that I cooked in the oven last night, actually, for a little like chicken bacon sandwich. And then I had it left over, so I was like, all right, let's do a little spicy egg, cheese, not McMuffin, but English muffin. And then I'll show you my favorite way. And actually, I'm going to just toss this underneath the broiler with the poblanos back there. But I'll kind of show you my favorite way to do eggs. Like, maybe not my favorite, but my most common way to do eggs, which obviously just going to crack these. Little piece of a shell. All right. Very flimsy. Man, I can't get it. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay, so very simple here. 2 eggs. And then I like to get my pan pretty hot over here. I'm going to add a little bit of hot sauce actually directly to this. This is like a smoky habanero that I found the other day, and I was like, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to toss that right in with our eggs, actually. You could add it after. Probably doesn't matter too much. This is just what I'm going for. Then we're going to use, it's probably about a half tablespoon of butter. Wine and dog again. Half tablespoon of butter. I want it bubbling, and I want this pretty hot. So this is 350 degrees right now. That's what this is telling me. And this is what I'm looking for. Like, I want this to be pretty hot. Because what I like to do is kind of swirl my eggs. So letting this come back up to temp a little bit. Honestly, I should have had it a little bit hotter. Now I'm going to let that sit there. Just make sure I'm not burning that. I'll actually toss this bacon on the pan back here too. Add a little smokiness. Okay, now this is what I'm looking for. So nice and bubbly. Then literally all I do is I just like to kind of swirl it. Oh, spilled a little bit. Oh, this ended up turning into kind of an omelet. So I just like to keep swirling it, like barely touch it, barely touch it, barely touch it, and then kind of let it stick on the pan, but it's a non-stick, so it should come right off. And that's it. That's like my 2-second egg recipe that I personally am really a big fan of. So it keeps them like nice, light and fluffy. You're not really overcooking them. And then for me, I just love the texture of these eggs. They're so light when you do them this way. Okay, and then coming back to this guy. So we have our English muffin. I'm going to do a piece of Colby Jack cheese. We'll toss that right on. Actually, we'll do bacon. Bake the bacon first. All right. So we'll throw the egg down. Barely able to contain it here. So we got the egg. Again, I didn't add any salt to the eggs. Plenty of salt from the bacon and everything. If you want to add salt, go ahead. Also, we added that hot sauce directly to it as well. So let's call it, it's about 2 slices, maybe 2.5 slices of bacon. Then I'm gonna throw the Colby Jack cheese over top. Then I'm gonna add this back to our broiler. And then, just to show you I'm actually using these back here. So you can see we got the poblanos starting to get a little blistered up there. We've got our egg, bacon, cheese, English muffin going right there. And yeah, being able to nest these tasks and kind of figure out these moments is really a useful skill that is often overlooked or not really able to talk about it in like a normal recipe video. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Do another little dab of hot sauce on this. Cheesy, smoky, spicy. I mean, look at that. We got our fluffy eggs with hot sauce, the bacon, the cheese, a little more hot sauce on top. Let's get into this thing.